May 15th, 2024 Daily Bread. Passage John chapter 13, verse 12 to 30. Key verse 15. Title, The Greatest Teacher. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. Do you understand what I have done for you? He asked them. You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. I am not referring to all of you. I know those I have chosen, but this is to fulfill the passage of Scripture. He who shared my bread has turned against me. I am telling you now before it happens, so that when it does happen, you will believe that I am who I am. Very truly I tell you, whoever accepts anyone I send accepts me, and whoever accepts me accepts the one who sent me. After he had said this, Jesus was troubled in spirit and testified, Very truly I tell you, one of you is going to betray me. His disciples stared at one another at a loss to know which of them he meant. One of them, the disciple whom Jesus loved, was reclining next to him. Simon Peter motioned to this disciple and said, Ask him which one he means. Leaning back against Jesus, he asked him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish. Then dipping the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot. As soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered into him. So Jesus told him, What you are about to do, do quickly. But no one at the meal understood why Jesus said this to him. Since Judas had charge of the money, some thought Jesus was telling him to buy what was needed for the festival, or to give something to the poor. As soon as Judas had taken the bread, he went out, and it was night. Daily Bread Message. Jesus puts our view of greatness on its head. John's Gospel is the only record of Jesus washing his disciples' feet. We know about Jesus being born in a manger, his suffering and death, but somehow washing feet still amazes us of Jesus' humility. He did this because he loved his disciples, but he also did this to set an example for his disciples to follow. Jesus washed his disciples' feet at a time when he was most under stress. He knew that the religious leaders were plotting to kill him. He knew that one of his own was going to betray him. He also knew he was going to suffer and die. Jesus was by no means immune to the troubles of the world. Jesus fully embraced our fallen humanity and did not give up hope. Jesus still embraced the love of God to deeply serve those under his care, washing his disciples' feet and sharing the Passover feast with them. The best teacher is the one who practices what they preach. Prayer. Lord, help me to follow your example, to not give up in serving others, to not stop loving even when all seems dark. One word, wash one another's feet.